right. Hi guys and gals, my name is Mrs. Dufloth. I'm in room 503 and I'm going to show you something in my anatomy class. We're talking about suturing and autopsies, and we have been given some fetal pigs, and our first part of our experiment is to look at the body and figure out how to suture something. So suturing is stitching up and making basically an incision. If there's already an incision or an opening, how do you close that up? And there are many ways to do it. We're just going to do a simple suture. And so I'm going to show you on this little piece of cardboard. So let's go ahead and suture for you. All right, let's pretend there's an incision right here. Some of the students cut open right there. You can see they were doing a medial cut. They were looking for heart surgery. There was something going on in there. And they found a little heart. They pulled it out, and then they had to take their suture needle and their material. Could be synthetic material or it can be organic material. That organic material is the type of material that will dissolve on its own, so you don't have to go back to the doctor and have it taken out. This is most likely a synthetic, so you'd have to go back and have them taken out. So I'm going to kind of pull these old stitches off if we can. And we have a nice opening, so we're going to go in over here on the side and we're going to make a kind of a supinated push through there. Whoops, got to go down a little bit farther. This is a mighty large needle as well. We're going to kind of push through and pull, and we want to leave a long enough tail on the end. And we're going to kind of catch that tail, and then we're going to kind of go through. The whole idea is to try not to touch anything. So we're going to make a loop around, and we're going to grab onto that tail, and we're going to pull through and hopefully get a little knot. Sometimes it's easier than it looks. Those doctors have done this over and over again. It's kind of like tying your shoelace, actually. It's a nice little tight maneuver there. And they're usually using a smaller, they're usually using a smaller needle as well. So nice little pull there. And again, pulling it through. And being that the incision is right here in the middle, you want to make sure that your knot is pushed over to the side. That way it doesn't sit right there in the incision and kind of get infected. So the whole purpose behind this was to practice on a piece of foam. And the students then today took the fetal pigs and they started cutting these open, and they're going to eventually suture that nice little fetal pig. But they're going to do an autopsy first. They're going to pull all the organs out, look at them, and put them all back, and then stitch it all up.